How's everyone out there? This is Destiny. This is Saturday, and it is April 4th, 2014. Today is my very dear friend Marissa's birthday. I want to get a big shout out to my girl, Marissa. Happy birthday from Destiny. Girl, you know I love you. You are the best. Thank you for being such a wonderful friend. And Marissa, I hope you're enjoying this beautiful day. It's your celebration of life. Your born day. Okay, guys, let's do some talking. We still going through a lot of things. For me, I have to say all of us. All of us are going through something with the coronavirus and everything spreading so quickly around the whole world, seems like. And throughout my state of birth, the United States, I can say, so much is happening. So I'm here today because I'm just concerned, and I want to make sure that you all know that Destiny truly loves you all. Destiny always have you in my heart. I'm always sitting in meditation, calling out your names, thinking about you, sending love, speaking wonderful positive things over you and your family's lives. I just pray that everybody is well. I pray that everybody is at a place of calmness, peace, and stillness. And I pray that everyone is being encamped around about with someone who genuinely loves them. I mean, we have to be safe. Don't forget the social distance. But I'm saying just be in that close vicinity. If you can't touch them, we know that we can reach out still within distance or from behind a camera or whatever, or through a video chat or whatever, that you can still reach out with love and touch someone. Okay? Guys, this, let me tell you what's going on with me. Let me tell you what's going on with Destiny. Well, with me, like I said, it's just like all of us. We're going through a whole lot of trauma, a whole lot of emotions, a whole lot of different things. Now, the thing about it is, how are you handling your fears? How are you handling your emotions? How are you keeping yourself intact? You know what I'm saying? Not allowing every little thing to just run you rapidly out of control of who you are and who the Creator has you to be. Stand still and see the salvation of the Almighty Creator God. And I know that's harder said than done at such a time as this. Things all around us seem like it's falling apart. So much is happening, but I know it's happening. You all know it's happening. Many has been in the fire. Many is going through the fire. And I saying this is to say that I know a lot of people. Well, I know some people. Let me say it that way. I know some people that I'm personal with. They have experienced a loss of a family member with the coronavirus. So that hits kind of home, because that's close, you know what I'm saying? So we praying for all those out there who has lost members, who have lost friends and family through this coronavirus. Let us pray with a genuine heart. Let's lift up these people in love. Let's send light and peace into their lives, into their homes. Let's encamp together when we come on these social media sites, and let's pray in unity as a family in whole, and send our love and our peace and our comfort to those who have lost family members, those who have been touched with the coronavirus, who are suffering through the coronavirus and going through it. We are praying for them that they are going to come out of this, and we're speaking that they are healthy, whole, wholesome, healed, and complete. And we got to stay in sync, on one accord. We got to build a unity, a community of trust and belief. And we just got to somehow just, even though the fear is all around us, and we don't let it come in us and take us over. We got to stand and believe that they are coming out of this. Then we got to continue to pray that we continue to protect ourselves and keep ourselves wholesome, healthy, and secure. Keep social distance. Keep washing our hands. Keep our hands out of our face and our eyes and our nose and mouths and whatever. And keep that distance between us, that social distance. Stay inside. Stay inside. And that's one of the things that's been mandated, stay inside. And, but I still say that it's good to get out into nature. And I mean, when you get out into nature, I'm not talking about a whole bunch of people out there in the same vicinity, all close up against each other. Isolation. We have to learn to isolate ourselves. That alone time. And that's something that Creator has been calling for us to for a long time. Come alongside and rest. I've done videos months and months back on alone but not lonely, and being isolated, being that one with the Creator, because sometimes He want to get us alone in that place where He can really get our full attention. So what I do, I don't go out into nature as much as outside into nature as often as I have done in the past, but I take opportunities. And I'll take myself away from everything, away from all the people, get away from everything around me, get out of the house, get out of any negative place of people around, and I find myself in the presence of the Almighty Creator God. And I throw myself at the mercy of His feet, the heart of earth. And I have to keep trusting Him. And I just start sitting out there and I start meditating. I sit in quietness, I sit in peace, I sit in stillness, and I pray and I meditate. And I start calling out your names. I start calling out your family members' names, those that I know. And I start speaking over people's lives that I don't even know their names, but I said, He knows every single one of us. And I said, please protect them, guard them, guide them, keep them safe. Keep them with understanding, wisdom, how to protect and prevent themselves from being caught up in all of this. And help them to trust you. Help them to lean on you and not to their own understanding. But guys, let me tell you, lots going on. Like I said, we had a mandate a mandate here in Florida. I think it was Thursday, and it said everything is shutting down other than what you call the essential workers, like the doctors and nurses and hospitals and specific things and daycares and all of that, to that extent. A lot of other places, and they was giving us things that we could do, but it's very limited, and we still had to practice social distance and all that. Anyway, that was Thursday. Now I work with the child care center, which is under the daycare. So we thinking that okay, we have to be there because we had to be there to provide child care for families that are first responders and essential workers. But our daycare ratio had become so low. It just went entirely very low. And I get a phone call after I worked on Thursday, and I came home about an hour and a half after I got home. I got a phone call from my director of my center, and she said that you have been put on a furlough status. And right now that they were trying to do everything they can to keep people on the job, that those that wanted to work. And I wanted to stay there because I trusted that my Creator, that He has my back. He has my protection. He has my shield. He has my covering. My health and healing is in Him. And I believe that even though every day I was putting myself in hazardous as I'm going out in the public, and I'm tending to people's children that was constantly coming in through the day, I did not have any fear. I did not have any worry, because I know that He protected me, because I prayed that prayer and I asked for covering. I believed in Him, and I would never allow fear or doubt to come over and just take over my mind and my belief, knowing that I'm covered, I'm healed, I'm wholesome, I'm healthy and complete. But anyway, I got the cut. furlough status, and I'm right now without a job, so it gives me a lot of time to sit around here and to think and spend more time with the Creator, and spend more time meditating, spend more time doing articles and videos and whatever that Creator God is pulling at the string of the heart of destiny to do. And that's all I've been doing. So let me get into something else. I'm going to say something else right quick. And I know a lot of people, like I said, they're being furloughed from their job, or some being laid off. I'm being furloughed, so when this all is over, which is it all will pass. This too shall pass. Then I will be back on my job, taking care of my children, empowering and educating my little ones, which I love doing more than anything. Speaking in their lives, being a role model, being a positive influence, teaching them how to do affirmations, and teaching them breathing techniques. I teach them deep breathing techniques. I teach them a whole lot of things about nature, getting outside, and we would go out and hug trees, and we talk to trees, and those things. And, along with teaching them the educational curriculum, we get that every single day, but I always make sure they know about who they are, their natural selves, and the heart of earth. But anyway, that's where I am right now, and I'm praying for all of you out there who's going through situations and tough trials, those who's being furloughed or laid off. Stand still and see the salvation of the Almighty Creator. He got you. I know it's hard for us to see it. A lot of times, many of us can't see it because so much fear and so much anxiety, so much negativity is running rapid all around us. And every time we turn around, another newscast, another news breaking coming in, and something else is happen. Coronavirus hit over here is taking over in this part of town. It's going to go spread even wider. We're hearing all kinds of things. But open your ears and hear what thus said the divine Creator of God. Fear not, for I am with you. I will lead and guide you, and I will take care of you. And that's exactly what He will do. So let's keep each other in prayer, and let's keep each other covered with love, okay? Because the Creator, He really loves us. But anyway, now what I've been doing, like I said, I'm doing a whole lot of articles. I'm posting these on my Facebook group page called Destiny Forever. And I'm doing everything that the Creator has given me to do, to help people, to educate people, so people can know how to take care of themselves. So people can learn about their body, their immune system, their health, eating wholesome plant foods. I'm sending recipes. Everything is out there. Information. I'm doing all of this. And this gives you the opportunity where you don't have to get out there and digging and trying to search and find it. I'm done information. I'm giving you information. I'm putting it out there. I'm giving you full, totally, absolutely details that you cannot say, I don't understand all this. It is broken down precisely. The only thing that is holding you back from getting that knowledge is yourself. A lot of us don't want to read. That's the biggest problem. Reading leads to ignorance. It leads to not knowing. It leaves you without knowledge, and it leaves you without wisdom and understanding. You can get out there and read. There's so much information on the internet. It's right at your fingers. And you got so many people, just like myself, that the Creator God is using to be a reference, to go out there and find information, to go out there and dig and look, and so they can bring it right there and put it in your arms and your hands. And all you gotta do is just sit there and read it. Read it little bits at a time, as much as you can take in until you continue to get it through. But it's out there. And I've been doing so much information, so much telling you how to eat. Wholesome, healthy, plant-based, nutritious meals, how to guard our bodies, how to protect our immune systems, what we should be doing, supplements that we can take to keep our immune system strong. There's everything out there. Let me tell you something else. I got my notes here because I want you not to miss this. As I was thinking about when I said, I'm going to do this video because I know when the Creator started tugging at my heart, it's like it's pulling a string, it's playing its own destiny. I put this in you. You got to bring it out. You got to let the people know. And I thought about it. I said, I put so much. I spend so much time up in the middle of the night, sitting in the presence of the divine creator God, or I'm sleeping. He waking me, and he dropped information. He dropped all this inside of my heart, and all of a sudden I can't sleep. I gotta get up and I gotta grab a paper and pen. I was like, I'm writing what you want me to say, how you want me to say it, where you're gonna lead me to be able to get all this information, knowledge, so you can show what you are really speaking to your people, because he always gives verifications, confirmations to everything that he brings into our lives. So I want you to know, articles out there on my Facebook group page, Destiny Forever, and there's so many other articles that people are doing, so many videos. So you can't say, I don't know. You can't say, oh, I never heard of that. But you can say, I ignored it. I did not give it my full attention. It wasn't of interest to me. Be honest. Whatever it is, be honest. But anyway, let me give you what I got here. And this is something that the Creator God gave to me as I was sitting there thinking about all the information. I was like, maybe I need to stop all of this, but then I'd be disobedient to what He's calling me to do. Maybe I just shut down my Facebook page and just leave it alone, walk away. Nobody don't want to get this information. Nobody's not interested. Nobody's not reading. No, they don't care. But He said it's not about all of that. It's about what I'm telling you to do. And you have to be obedient to what I'm calling you to do. If only one person get it, then that one person is enough to go out there and plant another seed. And from that seed that person planted could be someone else. And it keeps growing one person at a time. Okay? So, as I was sitting there, I got my notes. This is something He gave to me. And this is titled, Not reading to gain knowledge is ignorance. And you say that again, Destiny. Not reading to gain knowledge is ignorance. For those of you that don't read the news because you believe that the liberal media has biased agendas, that would fall under ignorance. Everything written is done so with a bias or with an agenda. Y'all got that? I'm going to keep reading, okay? I hope I'm reading it slow, so I want y'all to get this. Those words do not mean that the source of information is prohibitively unfair or untruthful. The bottom line is, how do you know until you consistently read and educate yourself on a subject enough to know what is true or what not? I say that again. How do you know until you consistently read or educate yourself on a subject enough to know what is or what is not true? And most importantly, to be able to formulate an educated opinion on subjects that you are now actually familiar with because somebody threw it out there in front of you. Because you said, I'll just read 2 lines or a paragraph. It was thrown out there to you. So you are actually familiar with it, but you are not absorbing it all the way to go deep and really get the whole understanding of it. We all lack knowledge to a degree. Thus, or those of us who continue by choice to stay uneducated and uninformed are the problem. They're their own problem, and they're creating problems for other people because they want to get out there and tell a story or give out information that they have never searched or never sat down with the divine creator God and said, open up understanding, wisdom, knowledge so I can understand this, so I can share it with people. You are the problem. You're standing in the way of yourself, and you're out there throwing around information that is not valuable, that is hurtful to people because you don't have the facts and information that the Creator will bring to you and confirm that this is something that you should be saying or speaking. So, And like I said again, those of us who continue by choice to stay uneducated and uninformed, they are their own problem. That is ignorance. A pro a proactive choice that should never be made, especially with the wealth of resources available to us on the internet today. You cannot say you did not get it. It's so much information out there. You just gotta, like I said, 2 or 3 more witnesses. You gotta find someone else who can build on that information that you just found, another person's information. Just keep building, and then you keep talking with the divine creator God and asking him to bring more revelation, confirmation, keep revealing more, and you will know from your gut intuition when the information is accurate. It's accurate. It's truth to the information. You owe it to yourself to read, guys. You owe it to yourself to search out the knowledge and to search out truth. And mostly important, you owe it to yourself to educate yourself. And education, even coupled with a wealth of great life experiences, still leaves most of us on the deficient side of knowledgeable. It is okay not to know everything. There are so many layers and sides to so many issues that there is no real expectation that we should be knowledgeable about all things. But that isn't an excuse to know nothing. Ignorance, however, is the persuasive and persistent continuation of a lack of knowledge and information. When you have the ability and you have the resources to change that course, and I'm telling you, it's out there. You can still go to libraries or whatever you can go to get knowledge information, but right now it's right there, out there, that close to you, that you can pull it off, and you can get so much information from so many people, and you can pull that information, you can send it up to the divine creator, your God, and you can just allow the creator to speak to you through your gut intuition, and he will tell you the truth. That you know it resonates with you. You know that it stays on your heart, that you just can't shake. There's something in this that makes sense. There's a reality to this that it must be revealed. Ignorance, however, is the persuasive, I'm going to say it again, and the persistent continuation of lack of knowledge and information. Like I said, that you have the ability and the resources to change that course. Ignorance is a refusal to learn. Ignorance is a refusal to learn. Ignorance is a refusal to try and understand viewpoints other than your own. It is one thing to simply not know something, and it is entirely plausible that you do not understand what knowledge or information you are lacking. However, when it has been brought to your attention, refusal to look into something or otherwise further educate yourself, then that transfers from a lack of knowledge to ignorance. I am sure this falls within semantics, but lack of knowledge or information is a state of being. It may occur naturally. Ignorance is a proactive occurrence and one that takes place by choice. Technology may come with downsides, but one of the absolutely positives is that information is literally, guys, today is at your fingertips. Now listen to this, the whole duty of man. The title is taken from Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. That's the Bible, my conscious and to my conscious blueprint, to my higher greater self. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, 13. In the King James Version, the Bible says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God, your divine creator of the universe, and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man. The Bible also says, get wisdom, get knowledge, and with all that getting, get understanding. So guys, it's out there. If you choose not to pick up information and read it and study, or pick up a book or whatever, or go on the internet and just pull up articles and just read and just be led by your conscience. Let your conscience be your guide. The information is out there. When you reject knowledge, you say, I'll reject you. My people perish for the lack of knowledge. That's in Hosea. He said, why? Because they have rejected knowledge. Therefore, he said, I'm going to reject you. We don't want to be rejected in such a time as this, in a perilous time as this, in such a time we're going through such fear and trauma and all kinds of sickness and diseases and panic and all that. Don't let him reject you. He wants you to get wisdom. He wants you to get knowledge. He wants you to get understanding. I will give you understanding. That's the duty of the whole man, guys. I didn't write it there. He wrote it. You trust your Bible. But the Bible is my higher, greater blueprint to my higher, greater self. It's my road consciousness guide. So, guys, on that further note, stay steadfast, stay strong, stay safe, and mostly, guys, stay consciously aware. Stay consciously aware that he got the whole world in his hand. As long as you agree to stay right there with him, trust him with all your heart, and lean not to your own understanding, and in all his ways, he will direct your path. He will direct you away from fear, anxiety, worry, frustrations, even all the lies that people come in trying to throw at you because they don't know truth, because they don't take time to read or hear about truth. They just pick up everything they hear because it's negative. They want to spread it like wildfire. You can reject those people. Social distance yourself. Isolate yourself away from people. And it's okay to get out into nature alone. Just you and your divine creator. Guys, be safe. Eat wholesome, healthy meals. And I promote, I'm a vegan, I promote plant-based, nutritious, wholesome meals. Get yourself some meals, some beans and berries and onions and mushrooms and seeds and all those good things, vegetables, fruits. Eat much as raw fruits and vegetables as possible. Stay away from meats. I don't promote meats either. And the Creator didn't. Go to Genesis chapter 1, verse 29. He has given meat, which means food. He has given food. He has given the earth, the seeds, the berries, and all that in the earth. He has given that for man to eat. Genesis chapter 1, verse 29. That's what the Creator God had in mind for us. A wholesome, healthy, plant-based, nutritious diet. And on that further note, go and read. If you don't go to Destiny Forever Facebook group page out there to get all the information that she has packed out there for you, making it easy so you don't have to dig and look and go all over the place trying to find it. I made it easy. I made it simple. I made it so complicated. I made it so uncomplicated. All you gotta do is sit down. Since you're in the house, since you're a quarantine in, since you're a social distance yourself out from the public and the world, then you're just sitting there, read, research, study, go reading. Read. Not reading to gain knowledge. It's ignorance. And that's a word that the Creator God gave me. Guys, I will see you at the next video. And I am so excited. And I am so happy to just come here today and talk to you guys. And all I gotta do is, I'm sitting here doing what the Creator told me to do. I'm happy. I'm wholesome, healthy, and complete. And guys, guess what? I will see you at the next video. I will see you at the next video. Destiny's here. She's going away to get more information to bring your way. I will see you at the next video. I will see you at the next video. Don't stay out there. Guys, be safe. Stay center focused. Trust in the divine Creator within you. He got you. Do what the Creator is telling you to do, and you are okay. Stay in His hands and let no man pluck you out. Talk to you later, guys. Love you guys. See you next time. I'll see you on Destiny Forever, my Facebook group page. Comment, let me know that, hey, Destiny, I got the information on reading, and tell me if it's really helping you to stay in the fight through all this coronavirus and all this epidemic that's going on, this pandemic and whatever is going on. You got to know that we are one. And when we stand together and fight as one, it's hard to take us down. So keep each other in prayer. Keep each other in your meditation. When you sit still and quiet, you can sit there with their names in your mind and on your lips. Do affirmations, speaking positive things over everybody's life. Love you. I'll see you next video. Namaste.